Hello, everybody, and welcome back to another ODogcraft episode. I wanted to show you guys, I forgot last episode, my nether portal is right here behind us. Just down one of the caves here in the main section. So that's where the nether portal is, just down there. And as you probably just saw, I cleared out this area. This is not for this episode. This is hopefully where the moss farm is eventually going to go. But this episode, I want to solve a different problem. We won't be doing any decorating. We're going to be solving the problem of XP. So, because I would like to enchant my tools and my armor and be a little more safe. So, I'm going to do that in two ways. We have the villagers, which I want to utilize. You get a lot of XP from trading with them. So I'm going to make an automated pumpkin and melon farm to trade with the farmers. And then I'm also going to kill two birds with one stone. I would like to make a creeper farm. And that creeper farm is going to, well, provide XP. But then it's also going to provide gunpowder, which I would like to use for, well, I'll need it for two different things. I need it for TNT, and then eventually down the line when I get an elytra, I'll need it for rockets. So we actually have almost everything we need for that. We have so much cobblestone. I'm going to build the creeper farm actually above ground because I want to get rid of some of this cobblestone. I probably have 8 double chests full of just cobblestone. Got ahead and crafted a bunch of trapdoors to stop other mobs from spawning. We got some carpets as well to stop the spiders. So we're going to get to that. We're going to use snow golems actually for the creeper farm in the center to draw the creepers in. We're going to get to building that today. I've already planned out where I want it. So I want the farm to be above ground. Two reasons: I don't want to have to dig out another big hole. And for a second reason is I want it to connect to this base here. So I don't want to build it somewhere where I have to AFK or somewhere in the middle of an ocean. Yes, it would give you better spawn rates, but basically I want all my farms to be basically loaded in when I'm in this area. So the spawn rates won't be as good, but it'll be going all the time, which will be good. Apologies, that's my cat in the litter box. So yeah, we're going to be building the farm where that cobblestone 3-block pillar is right there. And I'm going to connect it up to my base. So where they're actually going to drop is down underground. And there will be a pathway. Hopefully it might connect to one of the existing caves already down there. And yeah, so we're going to build it above ground here. It's going to be a big box. And right now it might not be the best spawn rates, but as we light up this entire area and all the caves and all that, the spawn rates will slowly increase and slowly trickle in, so that'll be good. So we're going to get to building now. Alright, so this is actually going to be the platform where all other, like, I don't know how many layers I'm going to do yet. I could do 1, I could do 5 layers up, but this is going to be the platform that they all fall into. There's going to be water streams. A water source on each one of these blocks that are up one in the corner, pushing them down, and then I want to drop them 22 blocks down, then that brings them down to a 1-hit kill. 23 block drop actually kills them. So yeah, I want to bring them down 22 blocks from this layer here into the ground, and then that's where we'll set up the killing chamber eventually. But yeah, so this is going to be filled in with water to push them all in and down, so I can build as many layers up as I want and I can expand it. And you don't have to worry, I'm not gonna I'm not planning on building... Well, I am going to build the whole thing out of cobblestone, but I'm not planning on keeping it that way. Eventually, it will obviously... I'll put an outer shell on this to make it look nice, or I might even fill this in with tinted glass so you can see through. That might be cool. But just for now, because we have a lot of cobblestone and I don't have the later game resources yet, we're just going to stick with cobblestone for now. Alright, we got that filled in. Now we can start the first layer. So we're going to go up from here. 4 blocks total. So 2 more up from here. Or actually, we're going to go up 1 more level. Alright, so what we're doing here is basically snow golem is going to go in the middle here. So this has to be a solid block. Let's get some fencing. Fencing's going to go around the snow golem. Just like that. Connect it up so we can't escape anywhere. And then this block is important. We're going to put buttons on these to stop them from spawning. And then these two won't be here. We're actually going to put some trapdoors. Alright, so there's going to be a trapdoor there. Trapdoor here. So basically, there's going to be a platform, creepers will spawn, and they think that they can get to the snow golem through here, and the snow golem will be throwing snowballs at him. But these will actually be closed, so they think they can walk across, but they actually can't. And they'll fall into there, and then fall into my pit. And all these levels is the exact same layout. Alright, here we go. We have the first layer, well, the bottom layer put in. So we're going 5 blocks out on each side, and then cutting the corners off. This is a little small. I know the radius for snowmen can go further, but the further they go, the more inaccurate they get. So I want to keep it a little close, so the golem has a chance to actually make his shot and aggro the creeper, and then he can run and fall off. I also added in these corner bits here, so it's not just the one layer here. They can also come over here as well. My thought behind that was the more spots that they can walk off, the more creepers we can get down faster. Yeah, so we'll finish off this, put on the walls. Then we just have to put the trapdoors on. The snow golem in the middle, and then maybe a few more layers. We'll see how much resources I have and how fast I run out. I've already run out of wool, so I'll have to go and get more. Good thing we have a sheep pen right here. Alright, so we got the walls put up now. It's looking good. We're going to put the roof on, and I am going to build at least 1 more layer. And like I said before, after we build that layer, we'll see how our resources are looking, if we're running low or not. Yeah, because right now I would just like to get this done and use what resources we have on hand. And it's very easy to expand on this later, you know. Very simply, you just got to add more floors. But yeah, so we're going to work on the second layer, get that done right away, and I'll check back in with you after that. Alright guys, so I decided to make 3 layers. We put all the trapdoors on the top, just finishing up here, the last 2. Yeah, so everything's done. We got all the carpet on all the layers. We got all the snowmen. It's all ready to go. We just have to take out the torches when we're ready. But before we do that, we need to set up the killing chamber down below. So that's the next thing I'm going to do. Close that off. Yeah, we got to set up the killing chamber. Oh, another exciting thing is a wandering trader had mangrove saplings. So I purchased a whole bunch of them. So now I don't have to find a mangrove forest. So I have all the wood types except for pale oak now, which is awesome. I don't know if I'll really need pale oak for a while, but I'm excited to have the mangrove. It's one of my favorite wood types. But yeah, here we go. This is what it's going to look like for now, until I make it look nice. I think I want to use tinted glass so you can see through. I think that would look really cool, but also that'll take a long time to do, but yeah. I actually really like the way it turned out. I think it looks pretty nice. There it is from all sides. Yeah, so we gotta dig down. I'm gonna dig down, make them fall 22 blocks, and then onto some campfires, probably with hoppers. So I'm gonna get doing that, and I'll check back in with you guys. Alright guys, we got the killing chambers set up. So the hoppers are 22 blocks down. And then these campfires are like half a block. So that'll bring them down to like a one hit. And right now we have it set up so the campfires will automatically kill them. If we want ever to turn this into an XP farm, we could hit them before they die on the campfires. Or we could also replace these blocks. It'd be cool if I could get like an automatic way, like I push a button, and then sticky pistons, push pistons all around, and then I can kill them automatically. But I don't have any slime right now, so this will have to do. So we'll automatically get gunpowder. I probably went overkill in the storage, but who knows how much we're actually going to get. But yeah. So that's that. Now I just have to take all the torches out and the farm will start up. Alright guys, last torch. Break this. Bam. The farm should be working now. Let's go back down into our cave and see if it's working. I'm kind of curious. Oh yeah, it's dark in there. And we died again and got sent back to spawn. I really need to fix... I keep falling into my water pool, but then missing and dying. So I really need to fix those. I'm going to enclose it with glass, because I'm just sick of dying all the time. I really want enough XP to enchant my gear. But I keep dying before I hit level 30. Good thing this is not a hardcore world, or else it would have been over very soon. Alright, so we are getting some. The rates aren't that great. I knew that. I knew the rates wouldn't be very good, but over time this will get better and they'll slowly trickle in. So this is kind of like a get this done and then it'll build up and build up over time. Perfect. So we got this done. This is nice. I will decorate this all eventually. This is just for now. Alright. So I'm going to fix the elevators now. And then we can move on to the pumpkin and melon farm. We have a little area already carved out for that. I'll show you that now. And this is going to be our main source of XP, hopefully. It's right over here. It's actually on the villager trading level. Because I wanted it to be close to the farmers, so down here, this is where the farm's going to be, and that's what we're going to be working on now. After I finish these elevators, of course. Alrighty, I believe I have gathered everything I need to build this. 20 observers, 20 pistons, some rails, hoppers. Yeah, 20 of each seed type, pumpkin and melon. That is wonderful. And as I was gathering redstone to prepare for this build, I went down into my mines and I actually found 2 spider spawners pretty close together. So I'm hoping to be able to make a dual spider spawner XP farm, which is perfect. And I found a mine shaft and a bunch of other cool caves. So I'm going to have to, when I have more time, explore all that and set up that XP spider farm. We'll get a bunch of string. We'll never need more string ever. So that's good. I went ahead and I finished, cleaned up these bubble elevators. I was just dying too many times to them, so now they're all set up, just like this, nice and safe. So I won't be dying anymore, hopefully. So that's nice, and that one just goes to this floor here. But yeah, so we're gonna start building this and get it complete. All right, guys. So we've got the pumpkin and melon farm fully operational. Let's take a look at the top here. So we have alternating observers and pistons. Observers over the stems, pistons over the mud blocks. And I chose mud blocks just so it's easier for the hoppers to pick up, because it's actually less than a full block. And also slows the hoppers down a little bit. So it has, the hoppers can pick up more. And on top of all the observers, I have redstone dust. See if I can get a better look at that. There you go. Yeah, redstone dust, except for the middle, because there's a water source in the middle. So that's what I have going on there. Yeah, then alternating mud blocks and stems. And then down here, I have 2 different minecart loops. They both stop in the middle. I found that with one, sometimes it gets overloaded too much, so I just made it 2, just to make it easier. And then down here, look at that. The farm's been running for like 2 minutes, and we already have tons of melons and pumpkins. This is wonderful. 2 different collection systems here. Alright, so that will get us a bunch of stuff to trade with for emeralds. And now I'm not worried about getting XP from the villagers, because as I said before, we found a triple spider spawner, which is very nice. So I'm probably going to set that up in between episodes, and that's going to be our main source of XP. Once I get that operational, that'll get us a bunch of XP pretty fast, hopefully. One of them is a cave spider spawner, and then 2 of them are regular spiders. So hopefully they will all work together. I know the cave spiders are a little smaller, so we'll have to figure something out for that. But yeah, here we go. There it is. So we completed this today, and then we also completed the mob farm, or just the creeper farm. I let that running the entire time. So let's go see how much we got in the time it took us to build that pumpkin farm. I have to figure out a better way to get up to it as well. For now, that's how we get up. And here it is. Okay, pretty good. Pretty good. Let's see. That's just over a stack, I believe. Yeah, a stack and 14 in like an hour. So not terrible. It could be better. But like I said, it's going to keep improving the more we light everything up. So it's just going to get better and better. I hope the spider spawner doesn't affect the spawn rates of this. It might, but we'll find out. That'll be a problem for another time. Future ODog can figure that out. Thank you very much, everybody, for tuning in for another episode of ODogcraft. I hope you enjoyed. Have a wonderful day, and bye.